Hello, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in to Heroes Incorporated, your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans here in Freedom City. My name, as always, is Alexander Thomas, and I am so excited to be your game master tonight. So we're just going to dive right into it because we have a lot of ground to cover tonight, and it's going to be a grim one, boys and girls.
Can I quickly give a shout out to some people?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for the follows: Azure Frost, Mackenzie Shepard, the Iron Mandarin, Nomad 0772, India Stoker Lee, D Mir 1983, JW Met, Enigmatic Panda, DM Randy Ransom, and thank you for the subs, Alexander and Ep6. We appreciate that.
I'll be here for at least the next 18 weeks. But yes, thank all of you for subscribing and following us and for helping us grow our little superhero show into something really, really special. We appreciate it.
Yes.
And happy Memorial Day to everybody who is tuning in on your holiday day off.
And happy Monday for Canadians.
And happy Monday for Canadians. Who would like to recap what happened last time for a hero point?
We did bad things.
Now, I disagree. The Freedom League was throwing shade. We're hot on the case. We're investigating these strange tunnels. Centuria gets an attitude. I fall on the fist of fury for the sake of a colleague. What's that word again?
Yeah, colleague.
And then I'm dumped like yesterday's trash on the front steps as Colosso is arriving to
give you a lift.
fix things. So now we got bad PR. Or do we?
Oh, it's funny you should mention that, Overdrive. Go ahead and take a hero point. For your recap, not for what bad things are going to happen.
That's coming later. Okay.
So Overdrive, it's actually early the morning after the incident at Freedom Hall, and you're still sore from the beating you received at the hands of Centuria. The sun pours in through the slits in your blinds, and there is a knock at the door. You see tears in Tracy's blue eyes before you see the newspaper she's holding in front of you.
Oh no.
The newspaper?
What's that? What archaic...
Looks like this.
Oh, I'm a twisted wreck. Look at that. Yes, she did take things too far.
Tracy's voice is soft and afraid as she says, David, what are we going to do?
Look, it's just a misunderstanding. We'll clear this up. The boss has a plan. We're going to be fine. We're all fine here.
The boss's face isn't the one that's on the front page.
Well, technically you can't really see my face. It's kind of in the sidewalk, but... Look, it'll all work out.
All right, the boss's butt is on the front page. How do you know he's not going to sell you up the river for this?
'Cause we're a team. He wouldn't do that. My character's not laughing, but I am. But anyway, wait, what is? You really think it's that bad?
David, this is bad. You broke into...
David Hasselhoff recovered from the cheeseburger incident. I can recover from this.
This is a crime, and like the Freedom League isn't going to be okay with it.
A crime? I think you're exaggerating. We were investigating a crime and just happened to wind up in the Freedom Hall basement, which they don't even use anyway. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, vagrancy at best, right? I mean, this isn't. You really think it's that bad?
It's breaking and entering and starting a fight with one of the city's beloved superheroes.
Technically, I tried very hard to avoid a fight, but she was determined to, yeah. And it did take her 2 hits to take me down. I mean, that's important, right? I mean, she's like, All that. Took 2 hits. Huh? That's got to be worth something, right?
There's
Okay,
another
so-
knock at your door, David.
Who could that be now? Yeah.
The next person in is your mother.
Oh, Mom. Mom, I'm kind of know something right now. Can we not
says,
do
"David,
this?
Tell me this isn't true. Tell me you're not becoming like him."
Really? Really? You're gonna bring him up now?
It's fitting, I think, when you're in the paper, starting a fight with the Freedom League.
No, no. I tried very hard to avoid a fight. I just failed at that. But I was protecting my colleague who had to, he was trying to escape.
So
I was
you-
being a team
all
player.
right?
It looks bad, but it's not the whole story. I'm sure the boss is working on a press conference right now so we can clear the air and lay all these. This is just you know how it is these days. People get out of hand, a picture taken out of context, and everybody's all crazy for a week, and then next week nobody cares anymore. It's all
What's
good.
the context, David? Help me
There was
understand.
a misunderstanding. That's all, right? We're investigating a case, and the Freedom League just kind of they got this little snobby attitude, and so we just went ahead with it, and they didn't like that very much, and so there was just a misunderstanding. That's all.
Look. And that's when your phone rings.
Oh
with,
no!
Oh. Excuse me, ladies. Hello.
It's all hands on deck, overdrive. Just get down here as soon as you can.
Who is this?
Honey.
I'm sorry. Who?
Honey.
Honey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, Tracy, Mom, I gotta go. Hero's work is never done. Zip back. See yourselves out. There's some tuna salad in the fridge.
Nope myself out of that situation.
Oh, jeez.
Which brings us to Mortis. Mortis, you actually got the call about 30 minutes ago to come down to HQ.
Sure.
And for everyone's surprise for the evening, I actually have a map of HQ.
You mean that paper wasn't it?
One of them.
What's happening?
The Roll20 is moving you guys over to the
Oh.
Sorry,
HQ
I
tab.
should move that.
Oh, nice.
So Mortis, Honey calls you down before she calls anybody else.
We've got these
You
nice
arrive.
power dampening cells in room 7.
You arrive and you are by yourself. And Honey ushers you into the meeting room.
Okay.
She falls behind with her clipboard and locks the door behind her. And she pushes one strand of her blonde hair over here and bites her lip. She says, "We need to talk."
Okay. Let's listen.
I overheard what you did. And I wanted to say thank you for not selling us up the river to the Freedom League. I want to tell you something that I haven't felt comfortable telling anyone else. It's about Palazzo.
Okay.
That's got dirt on me.
He gets blinders whenever the Freedom League's brought up, but it's more than a corporate rivalry for him. He has personal reasons to prove himself. And I want you to promise me that you will try to be the voice of reason in these coming days. Our company's going to need someone to temper Michael's worst instincts. I'm too close. I don't think they'll listen to me. I just don't want to see any of you get hurt.
do what I can, but I'm not the poster child for PR, if you hadn't guessed.
You don't have to be. We've got people for that, but you're closer to this than anybody. You're closer to the tablets and what's going on, and I just don't know that I can trust Michael to not go off the handle.
Yeah, well.
Promise.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
You can tell that answer sort of deflates her a little bit, but she nods and says, "That's all I can ask for." And that's around the time the rest of you guys come waltzing into Heroes Incorporated headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as a quick aside, did I find anything out on my little research project off panel between this episode and last?
You did not. Do I have two microphones on right now? I don't think so.
No, the reverb's
I can
on.
wait. Okay. So, you guys all arrive. Honey goes and stands beside Colosso.
What time of day is it?
It's early in the morning. Yep.
Actually, it's way too early in the morning.
Like
Yes.
6 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, 3
But they're donuts.
a.m.
They're donuts.
It's about 7. I would say it's about 7. Colosso brought donuts. What kind of donuts?
Well, there's some Boston creams. There's some jelly filled, chocolate covered, glaze.
I need to double check something. Did you say Colosso creams or
No.
Boston creams?
No, Boston creams.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Colosso creams
But
do
now-
not sound good.
Now there's a market. Thanks.
I don't think that Fixin wants to eat anything filled with Boston cream.
Hey. We gotta keep it clean. We got a 5-month-old watching.
That's not on me.
Okay.
Honey goes and stands beside.
We're gonna need like a Heroes Incorporated After Dark time slot for some of these.
Hey, I'm actually being good for me. I'm pulling it back a lot.
Colosso, Honey goes and stands beside Colosso, and she says, "Boss, what's the plan? What's the play?"
Well, I've already started probably reaching out to media outlets to contain the damage and possibly put a spin on it. I'm probably still doing it. I mean, if they walked in, I'm probably on the phone.
Honey kind of nudges you and says, "What do you want everybody else to do?"
I kind of put my hand over the receiver and say, "Team, we got these tablets here. What do you guys think we should do with them?" I feel like we're going to have
I don't
company
know.
soon.
Decipher what they mean?
I don't think they're safe here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
agree.
that we need to split them up.
How
So
far away do you want?
what we're gonna do now, since you guys want to spin doctor and move the tablet, what we're gonna do is a skill challenge.
Okay.
Spin doctor and the tablets. That sounds like a cool EDM band.
Welcome to Spin Doctor and the Tablets. Let's get rocking.
So you guys are gonna do a skill challenge like we did with the earthquake. So
Okay.
it's gonna take a whole day of dedicated work from at least 4 of you guys.
Okay.
And the team has to roll a certain number of successes before they roll a certain number of failures.
Mhm.
And there's a set DC I have in mind. So however you guys want to split up, whatever duties you want to give to everybody, feel free to finagle them, do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Before we start doing this, I give someone an address for one of the tablets that I know would be a safe place. Just keep it in the bag and give it to Callum Stone. You can trust them.
I'll take it.
And it's in Hanover.
Okay.
So who is going to do the spin doctoring and who is going to do the hiding? Or are you guys going to switch out?
I'll do some hiding.
I'll do hiding. I'm no good at spin doctoring.
I'm
I
great at
could
spin
probably
doctoring.
take two. Take the one that Clausen wanted to hide, and then I'll hide another one someplace else.
If you want some of those tablets farther away, I can hide them.
If you all
Would you
have
like me
someone
to-
you trust to take one and not get in harm's way.
Do we know about any of the heroes from Emerald City?
That's really far away.
Well, homie can get there.
What?
Overdrive can get to Emerald City.
That's what I was wondering, if we knew about any of the heroes in Emerald City.
Do any of you guys have the contacts advantage?
Okay.
Wait,
I do.
no.
Not so much.
I might.
I have a benefit for being a legacy hero, but that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't carry enough.
I have contacts, but I was gonna say that he could take one to New York City, and I could give him Wyatt's address.
I don't
At
have
least
contacts,
Wyatt-
but I'm connected.
Because at least Wyatt can defend himself if anything goes down.
Yeah. So connected or contacts would. I'll have you guys make a roll, make a persuasion roll or an investigation roll, whichever one's higher.
I can get to Emerald City in about 4 minutes.
That was just an idea. I was just trying to think.
I like it. It's far away.
Out of character, I know some heroes there, but I can't think of. In character, I have no reason to know them. So.
Thanks, Jace Castro, for the follow, by the way.
Alex Thomas and I know that guy.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Okay, so investigation. $27.
And investigation.
Oh, that's a crit for
27.
you.
Yeah, I did crit.
I need to do this little thing.
Awesome. So I will say that both of you guys do know some of the heroes in Emerald City who might be sympathetic to your cause.
Okay. So we could send one there. I'd be more than willing to have him run to New York and give one to Wyatt.
Yeah, the Rook might be a good example of somebody that you would trust with
Yes.
holding on to it.
Okay.
There is one of the tablets I want to hang on to, unless anyone's trying to stop me.
Which one is it?
The one referring to the spirit stuff.
I have no problem with that.
His selfie tablet.
Or are you going to stow it somewhere safe?
Yes.
Okay.
I would probably trust my father with one of them as well. 'Cause he's pretty stand up.
This thing goes well in Lord
Don't
of
know
the Rings,
anything
yeah.
about her father, so I don't think I did will say anything.
Yeah.
All right. So just so I know, which tablets are going where?
I don't know. I'll take two. You can just tell me which two I have.
Okay. Is the only important one the one that Mortis is holding on to? Is that the only one you guys are keeping track of? Which one's going where?
I think with our limited knowledge of magic and whatnot, that probably is the safest assumption.
Well, I think we should keep track of where we take stuff, but I don't think it's important of what goes
Who
where.
has
We
which
just need to
one?
remember where it goes.
So you guys have the communication tablet,
I can hear that I'm echoing.
which is the spirit one, not the spirit
Yeah.
one, the one that tells you the spell how to communicate with somebody. There's the two detailing the large soul vault.
I think that we should split those up, like at a distance.
And there's the
So
fire
at
tablet,
least one of
water
those should go
tablet,
to overdrive.
and the air tablet.
So I'm taking one to New York and one to Emerald City. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 2 to Emerald City because I know someone there too.
Okay. 2 to Emerald City and 1 to New York.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give him Wyatt's
4.
address.
So what? There's 2 left.
One's going to my guy.
Yeah, I'm taking that one. And I'll take another one. So that's 2. I have 2, and then Mortis has 1. So
Overdrive
yes,
has
there's
3.
2 left.
I should have
What?
3.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you have 3.
Yep,
I
and
have
then
2.
Mortis has,
Mortis has 1. So there's 2 left.
Vixen, you're keeping one, or you're keeping 2?
I am not keeping either one of them, but I am hiding them.
Okay.
I'm going to take one to Colosso's guy, and I'm probably going to hide one in the art museum. Like in an exhibit, so that if anyone takes it, an alarm will go off.
Smart move.
Hide it in plain sight.
That is a clever move. Go ahead and take a hero point, Vixen.
Hide it in like the Mesopotamian exhibit or something.
That leaves us with 2 tablets.
Which ones are they?
The Earth and the Air tablet.
I mean, if you need it taken somewhere, just tell me where to take it.
I'm assuming we took photos of all these too, right?
Yeah, we have translations. You should probably put in a safe or something.
Okay.
Well, looking at our headquarters map there, do we have any high-tech scanning gizmos that you might even have a 3D
You
render
guys,
of those
you
things?
guys did scan them into the system.
Okay.
You guys had holographic renderings of them.
Yeah, we just want to make sure the physical ones are hidden because items have power.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the other one.
Well, like I said, I offered one, but yeah.
You want to give one to Valdez?
Yeah, I think that it would be safe for him because he knows what's good.
I might know a place. I don't know if it's been compromised or not.
Honey says, what kind of place?
It's an abandoned lair.
You want to hide one of these things in an old supervillain lair?
Well, the guy, the villain himself was killed back in the '80s by Force Ops, so no one really knew about it until recently. And
How did
there was
you know about
pretty
it?
big. There was a pretty big fire after I left. So
There's a
A
cat that was
fire.
pleased with that.
huh? What?
Oh, I didn't know if you guys could hear my cat meowing.
It's kind of where I got my powers. But like I
Ah.
said, it was pretty demolished, and there were the police on their way to investigate, so it may not be safe after all.
Did you tell us you're gonna hide one of them in the art museum?
Yes. Right, at least tell Colosso.
If we have an extra one, we can put it there too.
I mean,
Different exhibit.
Worst comes to worst, I can just fly it up to the moon, I guess, and drop it there.
Superheroes have the best places to hide things.
So what's it going to be?
Where's it gonna go?
Personally, I think
Wait,
I'd like
wait,
it
wait.
better.
Hold on a second. If we've already got all these scanned in, why do we need to keep the tablets? Why not just destroy them?
I don't know if we want to go messing around with stuff we don't understand and just wrecking them.
Because breaking magical artifacts is never a
Yeah.
good idea unless you know what you're doing.
Okay.
You learn something every day.
The more you know.
I don't believe in magic.
I got bad news for you, Colosso. It exists. Godless lawyer says you should stash one with your lawyer.
Lion privilege.
Attorney tablet confidentiality. That's what he said.
I say chances, Dad. Might be just give him 2.
Are we sure we want to get family involved in this?
No, we're not sure, but we're also between a rock and a hard place.
How sure can anyone be about anything? But it sounds like you guys have a plan. Who is going to be doing the actual hiding of things? I know Overdrive, it has to be one of them.
Yes.
Vixen is
Because
one.
4 of you guys have to work on the spin doctrine if you want that to be successful.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, can I just drop them off at home and then do the
I
other
mean,
thing?
You can drop them off at home after you're done, if you want.
Okay.
what can I contribute to the spin doctrine?
Stand there and look powerful.
Actually,
It's
going out and stopping crime would be a really good way to get good
Yeah.
PR.
okay. I'll just go out and patrol then.
Out on patrol.
Saving crash cars and kittens and trees.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Overdrive. Who else is on stashing duty?
I'll
thought
be on
Vixen
stash
was-
duty.
Overdrive and Vixen on stashing duty.
I think Vixen was taking care of most of the ones in the city, and Overdrive was most of the ones outside the city. So
Yes.
Yep.
Probably could use Overdrive's abilities.
That's what colleagues are for.
He's not gonna let that go.
no, he's not.
Overdrive. Just keep working, and one day you may actually make a social.
So yeah. Oof.
Advice from the former villain. So noted.
So the 4 of you who are not on stashing duty, please. We'll go around in order. We'll have you all roll a skill check for your skill challenge. So Colosso.
I would
Shane,
like to kick things off.
Guardian.
On ultimate effort, is that to do before you roll or after you roll?
Yeah.
It is up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how luck treats us. Would you like a media? I'm doing with media, so let's go for it. Oh no. I will use that reroll. No.
Some reason my roll.
Oh,
Why?
but it's add 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get that 10.
All right.
What's your total?
What, 22?
All right, you have added 1 success.
Yay.
What are you doing with your expertise media check to simulate that?
I'm speaking with reporters that I know, people I know that will listen to me and not just shut me down, and trying to tell them that we are investigating a crime. It just so happens to be, it led to the basement of the museum, and an altercation broke out. There was a misunderstanding, and we're working through that currently.
Nice. Who would like, next is Chance. How are you helping?
That's a good question. Well, I suppose the chance would know people as well, who could at least spread the word that Heroes Incorporated is not awful.
You know people at the college.
Yeah, like the college kids and stuff. Maybe campaign around the college and do a lot of fundraiser about a rally, a Heroes Incorporated rally.
Cool. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I give you T-shirts to hand out.
Oh!
Whoa, nice.
Nice.
Credit even.
Good job, Chance. That is one success. Does anything noteworthy happen at your rally?
A guy runs across the thing naked. That's about it.
It's unrelated to what you were talking about, but yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mortis.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Open to suggestions because I am not the most PR friendly character.
You can go start a petition with the dead of the city.
Wait. I guess I'll do my darndest to go help at a soup kitchen. I don't know.
Go ahead and
Or you could go. You could do. I'm going to go out and go bust some criminals. You could go out and do that.
Sure, I'll try that instead. I'll try to go around some of the poorer neighborhoods and just try to make sure that we're visibly out there, making sure it's safe.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a powers check using your highest rank ghost power.
Checking real quick to see what would be. $18.
That is the first failure.
Woohoo!
Yay. Humility is good for you.
Remember, if you'd like to gift one of our players any rerolls, you can sub at tier 1, 2, or 3 and help us out.
Come on, listeners. He's your favorite. Remember.
Oh yeah, I
Two
forgot.
vote.
I forgot
He's
to
the
mention.
winner.
Mortis was voted was the favoritist superhero of Heroes Incorporated. So Mortis, you're going out and you're looking for crimes to stop, and everywhere you go, it just seems like people are just mad at you.
Surprise!
You don't find a whole lot of crime to fight, and the crimes you do stop are just crimes without witnesses.
Oh,
That brings us to Guardian.
All right. Well, I am going to utilize my knowledge of the Freedom City underworld to pick out, drug den or storehouse or stuff like that, or arms dealers, something like that. Something that's going to be relatively easy for me to take down and high profile enough and everyone kind of considers to be, it's a good thing that he stepped in to take care of all of them.
Cool.
All right.
you and your skills and stuff. What's up with that?
That's a 19.
You can spend a point to reroll if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. 22.
Perfect.
And yeah. Okay.
So that's one success. You do find a pretty shady drug den that you can go in and bust up.
Cool.
Happens to be in a very public location with lots of cameras nearby,
Okay.
just coincidentally.
Yep. And just do the basic PR stuff to people as the police are leading the nasty drug dealers away.
Back to Colosso. What are you doing? Each of these rolls is taking about an hour, we'll say.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll be doing more of the same.
Make a commercial.
Oh yes,
Go on-
I'm making a
Go
commercial.
on a morning talk show.
Oh yeah, morning talk show. I'll do that.
Oh, who has the morning talk show? There's a happy-go-lucky couple in Freedom City that has a
Yeah.
talk show, if I remember right. Stephen and Joanne Parker, the hosts of AM Freedom, popular local morning talk show on Channel 3.
Sure, I'll slot it.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right.
All right, that's another success.
That's
How did your interview go, Colosso?
Well, it's more. I try to stay away from what happened. The morning shows probably want to talk about the app, and I actually there's a cooking segment, and I
was about to
help
say.
them cook something up, and I do terribly at it. I don't know if I make a roll for that or not, just for fun, but the audience seems to like it.
The one host is like, looks like you can't do a little justice without breaking a little eggs, right, Colosso?
how many
I'm
successes
a good
do we
sport.
need to get before failures?
You guys are looking for 11 successes before 9 failures.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're doing good.
It is a lengthy, arduous process trying to move the public consciousness back into your favor. Ask Dave and Dan over at
And
Game
I
of
did
Thrones.
not mention Freedom League at all in that interview.
I'm just going to go and recarve Mount Rushmore into the image of us.
No.
Why won't you people love us?
Chance, what are you doing for your next hour?
I'm going to an elementary school and talking about superheroes to them, and specifically Heroes Incorporated.
Cool. Give me another persuasion check. I'll give you a plus
Playing
2
with
for
fire.
kids, and they don't know any better.
Nice. Where's my window? There it is.
That is a failure if you... Oh, wait, you didn't
I
get
got
your plus
2
2.
though.
Yeah, that is a success.
Whew.
There's one little kid who's like, I heard that you guys got beat up by Centuria. And everybody's like, shh. It wasn't all of them. It was just the fast guy who got beat up by Centuria. Gosh. Mortis. Mortis? Oh, yep.
I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is going down and, as in my civilian identity, going to like a boys and girls group after program, and letting it slip in during conversation. The Freedom Leagues, that the Heroes Incorporated helped out. Kids that are being harassed. They stopped, drug pushers. Basically trying to slip in things that they've done to kind of watch out for the kids and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a persuasion check and I'll give you a plus 2.
I'm gonna need it.
I believe in you.
Nope.
My belief in you was misplaced.
Yes.
You can believe in him, just don't believe in the dice.
16. Well, I'm not good at this. And well, the dead isn't going to help us a whole lot. They don't, they don't have social media.
There's no ghost to the machine.
You could go to a haunted house and tell the ghosts to tell their owners to forgive you guys.
Because that would go real well.
Yeah, that probably won't go over well in the ratings. Guardian, your turn.
If the PR,
Go ahead.
to say if the PR bit is gonna take hours and hours, and I can be to New York, Emerald City, and back in about 20 minutes,
Come take my place, please.
I will. If there's, whenever I will try to do a little damage control as well. Then when I get back.
Yep, I do actually have you in the rotation for
Okay.
this round after overdrive,
Okay.
because I knew it only took 65 seconds for you to get wherever you're trying to go.
Well, technically 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
There's chit chat involved, so,
So what do we have, like a general +2 to our rolls right now, or for the PR?
Nope. It's just been the things that they've been doing has been garnering a +2.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you can get little bonuses for like role playing and
Got it.
bonuses from the game and stuff like that.
Okay, just didn't know. All right, so is it my turn now, or?
It is your turn, yes, Guardian.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry
Although
for.
I think Colosso
Jack.
has the inspiration advantage, so
I
if he wants
do.
to put a hero point on his turn, he can give you guys a bonus.
I'm holding on to that one. I will not inspire you this time.
You're completely uninspiring to me.
I'm busy.
I
He's
know.
signing the paychecks. He's got
All
no
right,
time.
so I am going to continue patrolling the city and looking out for stuff like car crashes, fires, things that where I can lend a hand to like lift an ambulance past carrying a patient past a traffic jam, or bring a fire truck in, or rescuing civilians in danger, stuff like that.
Cool. Give me a perception check, and I'll give you a +2.
Thank you. Oh my. Well. 23. Okay.
Nice. You get a 6 head.
Yay.
What specifically do you find?
Oh, we'll do a classic skyscraper under construction, and a generator blows, and there are workers trapped on like the 50th floor out on the steel beams, clinging for life and screaming for help.
Guardian swoops in and saves the day.
That's correct.
Perfect. Overdrive. You return to Freedom City.
Okay. So with a quick check, it looks like we're deep in the midst of our PR battle. So I just want to try to be as many places as possible in highly visible situations, fixing things, solving problems, being, just noticeable to the public.
I'm going to tell you your favorite phrase. Give me a speed check.
That's not my favorite phase.
He says
All
grinning.
right. Here it comes. That's not gonna work. I think that will roll the whole thing, so let me just do a quick. Don't necessarily want all that stuff in there.
Nice.
Just,
That is
just ranks of speed. Yeah.
that's 2 successes. What are you doing, Overdrive?
Like I said, zipping around, being visible, talking to people. Someone call the lawyer in case DC tries to sue. But since I am rather impulsive, I will talk about it if it comes up. Pointing out the fact that sure, it looks bad, but we were in the midst of solving a problem in Freedom City. The Freedom League's busy in their satellite. They weren't dealing with it. You know, and they didn't care for us, you know, taking care of business in their backyard, but they weren't doing anything. You know, we're going to do what we think is right to solve the problem. We're not worried about, you know, the opinion of yesterday's heroes.
Ooh.
Well,
And if the Centuria incident comes up, I will point out that it took her 2 hits to put me down.
Because that's what people care about.
They do.
True. It's true. Good job. Try. Ouch.
Supposed to be. Oh yeah, you know, it's that era, right? We're all. It's 2019. We're fire starters.
So, back at the top of the round, at the beginning of this hour, there is actually an alert. A Heroes Incorporated alert. It looks like it's calling for 2 heroes.
Me, please.
I'll go.
okay, but what's the situation?
The situation is... I'm glad you asked.
A dog in a tree.
It's a robbery at an art gallery.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I can go
no.
deal with that. Yeah.
Looks like it's being held up by a group of armed thugs.
It's not the art gallery, is it?
No, I work in an art museum, so technically.
It is not that particular building that houses art.
Okay, I can respond to that. Anyone else? Who else wants to try to join in?
I don't
Mortis,
mind.
me, please.
What?
Mortis? Okay.
Mortis called first.
Okay. Okay, so Mortis and Chanson, they both called it?
You can go. It's okay. Go.
Okay.
Cool. So, Mortis and Guardian, you guys zip down. It's an art gallery in the Parkside district.
Mm-hmm.
So lots of abstract modern art. You guys come to the outside of the gallery, and you hear gunshots going off inside the building. And as you arrive, someone else arrives.
Uh-oh.
Do I want to know?
Is it Phoenix?
It's not Phoenix.
Oh.
It's Daedalus. Who's kidding?
I'll show you guys who it is. Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
We're always worried.
By the way, thanks for the anonymous gifter gave Jace Kestrel a tier 1 sub.
Oh, thank you.
But I don't know who to give the reroll to.
Yes, Chase, you have a reroll to allocate to a player of your choice. Or me. You can send me a reroll if you want.
Yeah. Boo on that.
Oops. Feed went down.
What?
The feed went down.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Twitch TV. There was a network error. Please try again.
Oh, it's still
Refresh.
broadcasting for me.
Yeah, it's green lit on my end. Oh no.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There it goes.
So she comes and lands beside you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Behave. Somewhere in the city, Colosso begins to sweat.
Okay.
She lands beside Mortis and Guardian, and she points and she says, "How do you guys want to handle this?"
Well, I mean, we can all go in together. Mortis, why don't you scout inside, go intangible, get a look, and see what the situation is in there. Let us know if there's any hostages, any people in danger.
Look over. Yeah. Look over. Liberty goes. Sure. Happy to assist.
Well, you guys are here first. I think I'm assisting you.
We're all working together on this. You know.
If we're being technical.
You know.
Smile at you guys.
I smiled back. Misunderstandings yesterday aside, it's we're all trying to do the same thing here, and that's keep everyone safe.
I agree.
So, what does the outside of the building look like? Is it a 1-story, 2-story?
It's a one-story building. It's an older building that's been renovated into an art gallery. I was gonna say like in the short north, but that's different for all of us.
Except I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're from Columbus. I forgot. Yeah, just like a old renovated. Used to be probably a townhouse, and now it's an art gallery.
Cool.
You can phase through the wall if you want, or however you want to proceed.
Yeah, I was going to fly up and poke my head through the ceiling as I ghost through to kind of get a layout of how many there are, if there's, hostages.
There are hostages. They're sort of being corralled into the center of the gallery, and there are 6 armed thugs. Each of them has an assault rifle, and they are holding. They're wearing armbands that have a prismatic triangle on them.
So, extreme Pink Floyd fans?
Very extreme Pink Floyd fans.
And so how many armed guys are there?
6.
6. Okay. With that, I phase up and ghost up and over the comms let Guardian know. Looks like we have 6 armed guards holding hostages. They're heavily armed with assault shotguns and the like, and some sort of weird prismatic triangle.
Okay, can I see if I recognize that symbol as like any like supervillain, using my Freedom City Underworld?
Please roll a Freedom City Underworld check.
I will happily roll that check.
Next time you guys level up, you should all take that skill.
Very good. 19.
There are a healthy amount of villains who use colored insignias. The one thing that comes immediately to mind would be Spectrum,
Okay.
because it does look like the emphasis for the triangle is on the multiple colors.
Right.
Could be Crazy Quilt, but that'd be the wrong universe.
Overdrive, you can have the reroll.
Okay. So, we pretty much know what Lady Liberty's powers are, just kind of in general.
Yeah, you guys are familiar with Lady Liberty.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so I tell her what the situation is. I ask her, the shield that you can create, can that surround the hostages rather than just focus on one person, or?
Well, I haven't used it that way before, but I'm always willing to try new tricks with my powers.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it when there's people in danger like that.
She says, "Don't worry, I think I can do this if I strain myself a little bit."
Okay. Okay,
If she goes fatigued and spends a power chip.
yeah. So, I'll go in, get their attention, and then you protect the hostages. Mortis, can you phase more than one person at a time?
Generally, no.
Okay. Then just try to start getting them out of there as quickly as you can.
Lady Liberty kind of looks over at you, Mortis, and she's like, "He's got really high opinions of us, doesn't he?"
Look, I'm just.
No.
I'm not the brains of the operation. Obviously, I'm just spitballing here. This is the best I can do.
No, this is a good idea. Question real quick, Alex.
Yeah.
When were all the hostages grouped together, like in the center of the room? Did they have them all like in the back corner at gunpoint? Like, how was?
They were all grouped together in the center of the room, and there is a guy watching them, but there's not somebody like actively pointing a gun at them. So they're sort of in the center of the gallery, sitting on the ground, tied up.
Because the reason I'm asking, just to throw this out there, Lady Liberty and Guardian, I do have the ability to push away my enemies, basically creating like a poltergeist effect. I could try basically landing around the center of the room with the
You're
civilian.
gonna put all the chairs on the table?
What?
You're gonna put all the chairs on the table?
No, I'm gonna throw all the chairs and people around the room.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, okay, so you're
then-
saying you can land in the center of and just push the
The gunman away,
gunman away. Okay.
as Lady Liberty then can try to erect her shield.
Yeah, or we can just start taking them down.
Yeah, I like this plan. Let's go for it.
Okay. Let's do it. Do you need? Should we have a distraction before you do that, or?
Yeah, let's just
No.
do it.
No, because
Okay.
I can come in through the ceiling.
Okay. Alrighty then.
I'll wait for the ghostly whoosh.
Yep.
Or is it gonna be a boo?
Oh, it'll be more like a small tornado going around the room. So,
Okay.
Yes.
so with that, I fly up to get in position and look over at my companions, and then phase down. Normally the center is kind of right on me and out, but I'm going to expend my hero point to expand it so that basically the effect starts a little bit further out, so it doesn't.
Okay.
hit you.
Good plan.
Okay.
It's an area of effect, so how big
Yes.
of an area does it affect?
Should have all this memorized, I know, but I don't. Ghostly Outburst has a 15-foot radius.
Okay. So it'll definitely get the guy standing with the hostages.
Now, I'm kind of hoping that with my the hero point, I basically have pushed out the center a little bit so that it goes out.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll say you get 3 of them in the blast. Oof. What's the DC?
The DC for this is 21.
They are taken out, all 3 of them.
Oh wow, nice job.
You
Eh?
absolutely surprised them as you. How do you do it? Sorry, I guess I should let you say that.
With that, Mordos will go flying through the ceiling as he ghosts in, looking all, spectrally. And as he lands in the center, I'm sure actually count more than a few of the 4 civilians, but I let loose with the energy and basically starts with basically a whirlwind, very poltergeist-esque, with the chairs and debris and office supplies and everything, and people just being swirled around in a mini tornado.
Perfect. Guardian, you're free to
Okay.
follow up.
All right. Is there any? So there's 3 gunmen.
There are 3 gunmen left. Yes.
Okay. Any of them looks like they're putting their attention on the hostages, or?
All their attention seems to be on the ghost guy who just showed up and knocked 3 of them out.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I'm just going to fly in and pow into one gunman.
Cool.
Okay.
And Lady
so-
Liberty is Hispanic. Chat. I just don't have that accent in my head.
In your repertoire?
It's not in there.
No.
Hmm.
Needs more hero.
Oh, that was terrible.
That still hits.
It still hits? Wow, okay. So that's a DC at 27 then.
Would you believe it? You knocked the unarmed the armed thug out.
Who would have thought that?
And Lady Liberty will zip in, and she's just going to she erects that shield around the group of hostages. She sort of smacks her wrists together, and she creates this star-spangled banner that goes around everybody. And
Golden. It's a golden energy. Yeah.
The gunman.
Last 2.
Guardian, what's your impervious toughness?
12.
You're fine. Mortis, do you have impervious toughness?
No, why would I need that?
Are you
You're
in?
intangible.
No, I'm not because I can't do that and do my other effects.
Well, does a 15
Well,
hit
I'm
your
about
dodge?
to get shot a lot.
Does 15 hit your dodge?
Mm, 15 does not.
Woo. Okay.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Cool. Mortis, it's your turn. So they come in, they start shooting guns at Guardian and Mortis, but the bullets just sort of bounce off Guardian, and
Yeah.
Mortis, you just get out of the way.
Wait 1 second. You said it was my dodge, right? Okay. Cool. Still checking.
Yeah, I got a 15, so I doubt it hit you.
No.
It is your turn, Mortis.
With that, the one that just shot at me, I don't like being shot at, so I'm going to blast him. I'm going to reach out and that's the 3 and use my just had my ethereal bolt.
That will hit. What's the DC for your ethereal bolt?
A little surprised it hit, but okay, I'm happy with that. My 15 hit. My DC is. DC 25.
Oh yeah, you annihilate that guy. How does he go down?
He gets blasted with the ghostly white blue flame-ish effect of my ethereal energy, and as it hits him, there's almost a double image for a second, almost like I kind of set his spirit a little off kilter as he then falls down.
Oh. And just like that, Mortis is the scariest team member again.
Hey, I get a quarter every time you say that.
Guardian, you have one guy left. He looks like he wants to run away.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action and say, drop your gun, surrender, and you don't get hit.
Roll an intimidate check.
Okay.
I'll give you a +2 because of the way you have dispatched these poor mooks.
That'd be an 18.
He does not look like he's going to drop his weapon. He looks like he's going to run away.
Okay, then. Okay, you had your hands. Oh, well, actually, I'll hold until he starts running away because I'm pretty sure I can catch up to him. So, does he run?
He does run, yes.
Okay, then I'll smack into him. Okay. There it is, brawling. And it's 15.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. And it's
Okay.
27. I don't even need to roll. You knock him out.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll pick up the body and drag him back to the where we're gathering everyone else up.
Lady Liberty will drop the shield at that point. She's got a little bead of sweat going down her face.
Hey, good job.
Good job, you guys.
Okay. So, TV, police coming in, TV crews, and all that stuff.
Yeah, you have a little bit of time with her before the police show up.
Okay. I motion to Lady Liberty and Mortis, like, come on, guys, let's go talk to the TV crews.
She says, wait, before we go out there, I need to talk to you guys.
Okay, sure.
What happened? From your point of view. I've gotten the story from Daedalus and Centuria,
Right.
but I'm under the impression that they might be more angry.
Yeah, I completely understand that. But, and, you know, just for our part, our boss definitely has a bugaboo about Daedalus. But what happened was when we went to stop that Dr. Tectonic, we discovered there were these tablets that written in Greek and had some type of prophecy on it, about basically how to bring about the end of civilization or something. We're not quite sure. Um, and we discovered that some of the locations of there were coordinates that were hinted at in the tab, or that Doc Tectonic had hinted out. One of the coordinates was under the Freedom Hall, and there were tunnels connecting between that the stonemen were using that were going to that the coordinates. So we went to investigate. Um, I admit that we probably should have called Freedom League first to let them know about this. Daedalus had already talked to us about the tablets. He and Colosso had a discussion about it, and that just went about as well as you would expect between the two of them.
I thought Mortis called
and-
Daedalus.
Yeah, Mortis called Daedalus.
Okay, right. Okay, Mortis called Daedalus, and then Daedalus came down about tablets. Right. So sorry about that. And yeah, that was just about it. Daedalus said that he had been, I guess, working with like ley lines or magical energy lines or something like that. Kind of hinting that they were, I guess, part of like what he had done with like the labyrinth back in Greek mythology. In fact, we found out that a lot of the places that Dr. Tectonic was interested in was they were rebuilt parts of the city that were rebuilt by labyrinth.
Lady Liberty looks over at Mortis and she's like, he's kind of an open book, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
Look, like I said, we're all trying to do the same thing here. I've seen what having secrets and hiding them from the people that you're trying to work with can do. Okay.
I'm getting excited.
I've had it. Yeah, I've been on the bad side of it, and I just don't believe it.
Lady Liberty's critique has 12 ranks of penetrating.
She says, well, for what it's worth, I think that you guys are doing something important. But
yeah, we just all need to coordinate better.
The short answer was that there was some sort of mystical construction under the Freedom Hall.
Yeah.
And connecting to 5 other locations throughout the city. All these locations are built by Daedalus. Daedalus seems to be heavily involved. This is a mystical matter in nature, and it's kind of personal for me, so I don't necessarily know how much I just didn't feel comfortable giving too much. I wanted to know myself.
yeah, well, it sounds like it's personal for him too, but he's on the warpath. He's not really telling me much. It's sort of him and Centuria at this point sort of heading things up, but I'll try to talk to them on your guys' behalf, but I'm going to let you know it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Oh yeah, I can totally understand that. Just like I said, I think we all need to sit down and start talking more rather than just, trying to have a big muscle measuring contest between us.
And if he wants to come clean about what he knows about my origin, well, we can have the discussion once he wants to have that discussion.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Why don't you guys go ahead and take this win? You guys need it more than I do today.
Okay.
And she'll sneak out the back. So I'm gonna
I look over at Mortis and I just say, you should have just asked her at any time,
asked her what?
Oh no, I was talking to Mortis.
Oh.
No, kind of hoping to get it.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious even to me, which makes it really obvious.
No, that's not what you're thinking. Completely not what you're thinking, actually. But no, I wanted to. I was hoping to get a shot of me shaking my hand for the cameras.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway, so we go.
she's
do
on
the-
your side, but she's not that on your side.
Yeah. We go do the TV thing in there, and we answer the questions, and or at least I'm gonna say,
And by
we
us, we
all
mean Guardian.
what?
And by us, we mean Guardian.
Make sure that Lady Liberty gets total credit in there, and that what happened yesterday was a misunderstanding that we're trying to prevent from happening again in the future, because it shows that when two teams join up, they can accomplish great things.
Perfect. So while that's going on, the PR people, Colosso, what are you doing for this room?
I'm giving a tour of our facility to students.
Cool. Give me a persuasion check, and I'll give you a +2
Sure.
because you're at headquarters. I'll give you a honey bonus.
It's the best kind. 26.
That's 2 successes. Let's see, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11. So you guys have made it with this roll.
Awesome.
Yay, team!
You guys have put out as much good PR throughout the day. It does still take about the rest of the day to get everything situated. Honey does inform you, Colosso, that she has secured an interview on the evening news with Amy Fang.
Okay.
She's going to come to HQ and give a inside your headquarters interview.
Okay.
Sounds like she's sympathetic to your cause.
Is she, or is she just trying to get a story? Do I know
You
her?
know that she's one of the good ones? She's one of the
Okay.
good reporters? As good as a reporter can be.
Okay.
The tour is way cooler than Colonial Williamsburg. Let's see. So, that's in the evening. You guys all sort of meet back up after doing your various PR things.
Hmm.
Your patrols, your answering alerts, stuff like that. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening at this point.
Fixin's late.
Fixin's late.
She's fixing her wig.
No, she's
she
still at
was.
work.
Hey, the union rep says that's my thing. I'm the speedster. I gotta be late.
She has another job.
No.
Were you able to?
She'll be here
Oh,
at
she's
6:30.
I'll ask her when she
She'll
gets
be a
here.
half an hour late. So, hey.
So you guys meet back up. What do you guys discuss together?
The tablets were delivered. PR was built.
Just tell Colosso that, working with Lady Liberty, she told us that Dallas and Centuria are kind of on the warpath, so to speak. They might be hiding a few things from Freedom League. So,
Okay.
personally, I think we all need to just get the major people together and talk about all this and figure out a solution for everyone.
You know, Guardian's the darndest thing. As you say that, Daedalus says, I couldn't agree more.
Oops.
Thanks.
as Daedalus, Centuria, and Thunderbolt all walk into your guys' office.
Well,
There's gonna be a dance off. I can feel it.
And that's where we'll take our 5-minute break.
Okay.
Oh,
All
cliffhanger.
right, we'll be right back.
We're stretching. We're getting ready for the dance off.
Yeah, time to limber up.
See you guys soon.
Hi, peoples.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming back to Heroes Incorporated, where we've
did-
left our heroes staring Daedalus, Thunderbolt, and Centuria in the face.
Except for Vixen, because she's not there yet.
Except for Vixen, because she's not there yet.
Lucky you.
Where is she? No.
Daedalus sort of walks in. He's flanked by the other two. He says, "I'm
It's a
gonna
dance off. I'm telling you.
You're
I
not
feel
there.
it. I feel it in my bones.
You're not there.
I know.
says, I'm going to tell you this once. Bring me those tablets. And I won't shut you down."
Well, you see, we're no longer in possession of these tablets.
Where are they?
They're safe.
There's times when you could drop a movie quote, but this is family friendly, so I'm gonna just have to let this one go.
All right. Look, maybe if we talk about this and you let us know what these tablets are about, we can calm things down and work together for once.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm just a guy trying to make sure that the city's heroes don't start beating the crap out of each other once, which is apparently more than you, and I'm pointing at Colosso, are willing to do.
There's
Maybe I
nothing.
don't have,
Yes.
yeah, maybe I don't have the big name or anything.
No Christmas bonus either.
Yeah. But at least I'm trying to be a hero here. Do the right thing.
You guys are a gimmick. It's okay for you to rescue cats from trees or stop.
Hey, we just stopped Doc Tectonic. Where were you guys? Maybe you were out trying to help other people, but we were the ones who stopped him from sinking this entire city. That counts for something, damn it.
Yeah.
Don't just brush us off.
Roll a persuasion check, Guardian.
Oh, I wish I had the hero point to spend on this, because I think I'm going to need it.
Guardian, watch out for Centuria's left.
Centuria does give you a wink, Overdrive. He says, "How's that feel?"
17.
He says, "Look, you guys got lucky. You guys are not ready for what is going to happen.
Then tell us so we can prepare. Stop jerking us around.
We don't have time for this."
I'm looking
Give
to
me the
Colosso to see what his reaction to this little showdown is.
I haven't left. My eye contact is still with Daedalus. I haven't turned, but the wheels have been turning. Listen, Daedalus. All the locations that these tablets point to are your businesses. They're Greek tablets. And until we know what these are, we'll hand them over in time. But I'd appreciate if you back off, because I can send images and that information to the press, and we'll have a field day.
What, so I look at Colosso, what, so we're going to blackmail them now?
No,
Is that what we're going to stoop to?
no.
Should listen to your pet, Colosso.
Hey. You know what? I'm just about. You know why I'm wearing this stupid suit? Why I'm going out there trying to save people?
Because you couldn't get a job as a convict?
Because of her father. I'm pointing at Centuria. Day I got my powers, I was trying to figure out what I want to do with them. What can I do with them? I could have stayed on the same path, the same dead end path that I was on, use them to knock over banks, do stupid stuff like that. But that's not the kind of person I want to be. This was a second chance for me, and I'm taking it. And it's because of her father, what he did, sacrificing his life, showing that if you do have powers, you have a responsibility to everyone else, to to the little guys who can't stand up for themselves, to protect them, keep them safe. That's what I'm here for. I can give a goddamn about his paycheck. As long as I'm out here trying to, bust myself to protect people, that's all that matters to me.
In the midst of that, I ran to the downtown theater, dropped $10 on the counter, grabbed a popcorn and a Coke for me and Chance, and bring it back to the thing. Watch this.
I just
Here
reached
it
the
goes.
popcorn and munch.
Maybe you've been alive so long you've forgotten what it means to be a real hero. Sacrifice yourself for others.
Ow.
You have no idea what sacrifice is.
Yeah, I do.
My dad did. Thanks for that, by the way.
You're going to
Hey.
wind up like your dad if you don't get out of our way.
That's a threat.
Oh, and there's a heroic sentiment. You're going to threaten to kill him now?
No, I'm not killing anyone, but you are going to be killed if you continue this path.
Chance is taking her cell phone out and is recording this.
And you think that Centurion didn't know that he was going to die going up against Omega? I wasn't even born then. I know everything that he did. I'm grateful for what he did. I can't ever pay something like that back. Me doing this, the best way I know how to just try to make the world a better place. Makes the people that love me think that I'm, worth a damn. That I'm worth something. I'm not just another punk anymore.
Centuria is going to step in front of Daedalus at this point and sort of push him back a little bit. She says, look, guys, this is too close to him, but this is about the fate of the world. You need to give us those tablets. And you need to quit poking around.
Then let us work with you.
Look, this is out of your pay grade. Okay, we appreciate what you're doing down here. Okay, we do. But this is... And she looks at Daedalus. Apocalyptic?
What did you build, Daedalus?
I didn't build anything.
You
This
built
was, Give me a persuasion check, Mortis.
Can I do anything with teamwork to give him a +5?
I really need to buy that skill up. 19.
And then, Colosso, go ahead and roll your persuasion check to see if you assist.
All right.
You get a +5 since you're assisting.
Hold on, my sheet closed. All right, persuasion. So +5 to that.
Yep. So you add. Wow. Good job, Daedalus. He says, I didn't build anything.
Then who did? Who built the Soul Vault?
Well, the one that is currently being built around Freedom City was built by Dr. Tectonic.
And who built the original?
The original was a German necromancer named Jeremias Hartleby. And he was a servant of the I don't know who he was a servant of, but he was trying to plunge the world into an undead nightmare. I think that whoever is doing this is trying to do the same thing.
But my information tells me that Jeremiah was
A full
getting
frog.
1300s, and the tablets clearly
I see
show
what you did there.
the design. The design of the Soul Vault dating back to ancient Greece.
Well,
Did you design it?
I did not design it,
Okay.
but I believe that Jeremiah's benefactor did. And
Okay.
he says, Mortis, I know you're involved in the plan. I know that you are one of the, let's call them avatars, that is being assembled to make the vault work.
Well, I have a theory that you're one of them too. And so is Dr. Metropolis.
Our theories appear to be in alignment. Now,
And Siren.
but I can't make any better observations until I see the tablets. I'm just worried that all of you are in over your heads.
Okay, Vixen shows up now.
Look, we knew that this was when we decided to be heroes. This is going to end in one of two ways, okay? And one of those ways isn't very pretty. It's the nature of things, sacrifice. It's something that we all stepped up to accept. So maybe we're over our heads. Maybe that, we'll get, we'll die from this. But maybe with that death, if we save, 10, 20, 50 people, entire city, the world, hell, I'll call that an even trade.
And who's going to protect the city when we're all gone? That's part of the reason I want you away from this.
You realize I'm involved no matter what you do, right?
I know you are. I was going to make a pitch to you individually.
Freedom City's been without heroes before.
Someone always
And
steps up.
Yeah,
There's a whole academy for that.
and maybe
They do sort of teach superhero here in this
Yeah.
city.
maybe just like how Centurion's sacrifice went on to inspire a lot of
Tip
others.
$10. Hashtag
Maybe
Guardian.
that
Hashtag
be the same with us,
Mortis.
and that'd make it even more worth it.
Thank you for the
We know
tip,
what-
Brexton.
We know what you're saying here, Daedalus. We're just trying to make you understand that we accept. We know what's going to happen. We know what can happen to us.
Well, like I said, I'm involved no matter what.
And that kind of makes us involved with it too. We're not going to just leave him, high and dry, even if it is with you guys.
With that, I'm looking over at Overdrive to see his reaction.
He's munching on popcorn, probably.
You can't break up Spooky and Speedy. We're kind of a thing. So
They're
Freedom League
colleagues.
looks like you got a deal. Yes, colleagues. I didn't do it this time. Wasn't me. I should go the popcorn fix.
I will agree to pool our resources and investigate this together.
Was that really so hard to do?
I do think you should leave the final confrontation up to us, though.
Well, let's see how it takes us.
Baby steps.
Send over the scans of the tablets if you have them.
I look over at Mortis. So no hit. He has a lot on the line with this one. Just to kind of look for a nod or anything, or head shake.
Well, I know more now than I did an hour ago, so yeah.
Okay. We agree, and then we'll make those available.
Daedalus lets out a heavy sigh. He says, I will be in touch when I know more.
Want some popcorn before we go?
No, that stuff's horrible for you.
Yeah, it really is.
Ah,
So's the soda, by the way.
And, Daedalus will put on his helmet and he will lead the other two away.
I'll salute them as they leave. Bye.
Well, you guys avoided a smackdown. That was good. I wasn't sure how that was going to go.
After they're gone, I look over to Colosso and just say, sorry if I was out of line there, boss.
It was inspiring.
Yeah. Now,
Sometimes you
Blind
need to hear the
spoiler.
hard stuff to force your perspective.
yeah.
And then I walk and kind of take Vixen aside and ask, did Kellum take it all right? He didn't give me pushback?
I'm gonna assume that he did.
Okay.
He did. Yep.
Okay.
He took it okay.
All secure.
All right. So what are you guys going to do now?
I want to look into Phoenix. Because he.
Oh, yeah. He's one of us.
Hmm?
Well, we don't know that because he was poking around saying that he was one of us, like Heroes Inc., but he's not. So is he
Yeah.
actually up to something?
I don't know.
I don't think we even know who he is.
I know,
I
but I don't know.
met with a Phoenix one night when we first started, offering up information on Daedalus, but he didn't give me much. But I told him that if we were full, and if a spot became available, then we'd talk. Or I could hire him out as a consultant. But I never hired him for the team.
Oh, nice of you to take the stalker complication there, Rob.
He comes with such a pretty face.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it's a pretty face. He wears a motorcycle helmet.
Oh, we're talking about Phoenix?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Colosso.
Colossus got the
Colossus.
that attracts the stalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
He showed up at my penthouse.
He knows where you live.
Yeah.
Not that it's secret or anything.
Yeah, your address is probably Googleable. You have a fan club.
And he is your number one fan.
Never said that. Believe me, they let you
All
know.
right.
They let you know.
Everybody, go ahead and take a hero point.
Yay!
Still coming down. That was intense. Okay, so Chance,
Yay,
go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okie doke.
nothing like finding out you're the living embodiment of the upcoming apocalypse.
Or the
Oh, I live
under-
with that every day.
Okay, so investigation check.
Mhm.
36.
Chances out her Batman thing again. So Chance, you go back to the computer and you start cycling through, trying to figure out anything you can about Phoenix.
It's the
Phoenix,
city.
Phoenix is a new new person on the scene. There's only reports of him dating back to like 3 months. At least that costumed identity with that costume. He showed up about 3 months ago out of nowhere and has sort of been on a one-man superhero spree. He's been taking out drug cartels. He's been taking out human trafficking down at the docks. He's been working on all kinds of things. And you do see there are a few interviews with him in the paper talking about Heroes Incorporated.
Is there anything shady? Or is it all clean?
The lack of information feels shady to you.
Yes.
Well, he's a superhero. There's bound to be a lack of information.
Everybody screws up though, but this guy is shiny.
Very,
I
very
never screw up. I'm perfect.
With a 36, as you're going through a bunch of like deep web stuff, you do find there is it seems like there's a set of coordinates maybe that are related to Phoenix.
Okay.
Either a go here if you need help, or a go here if you're trying to find me sort of set of coordinates.
All right.
And that location is out in the Wharton State Forest.
He has a nest.
Yes. So it would seem. Anybody want to go check it out with me?
I would like to do research on the paintings from like a few episodes ago to see
Okay.
if other museums have noticed fakes in place of prismatic kind of colorful paintings.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Machine.
You know what, Vixen? As a matter of fact, a couple of the museums in the local tri-state area have had similar situations with prismatic paintings going missing. There are a couple in Freedom City that are reporting it, but there's also some through up and down the East Coast. Looks like it's been sort of a spree thing.
Is there like a pattern as to dates or something that can relate, kind of tracing a path?
Yeah, it looks like it starts somewhere in the south and it works its way up towards Freedom City.
Okay.
Freedom City is the most recent destination on the list.
Okay.
Based on your graphing, you think maybe New York City might be the next destination? If there's not something else in Freedom City that they're interested in?
Okay. Can I set it up to alert me if any reports like that come in of prismatic paintings going missing either here or in New York City?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you sharing that with the group?
I'm not sure if it's anything that I will once I think that it's something that we need to do something about, but I don't know enough to really share anything group right now. All the other paintings are going missing.
Vixen, you are aware that they did stop prismatic thugs today at an art gallery.
Yeah, I'm vaguely aware. Yeah.
Colosso, your interview is going to arrive here in just a little bit. Is anybody going with Chance, or is anybody else trying to do anything else before the news team gets here?
I mean, I can go with Chance if no one else wants to go.
Everybody's afraid of their luck.
I'll go as well.
Cool.
Sure.
Depends on where
let's make it-
Colosso wants me.
I can go whatever. I got an interview, so I mean, I'm not going to hold you up.
So I guess the rest of us are all going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody but Colosso is going off in the woods looking for phoenixes. Or
Yeah.
just one
What
phoenix.
could possibly go wrong?
We just light the whole thing on fire and he'll rise from the ashes.
I don't think that's no.
You remember
Good
how you
idea.
guys started a fight with the Freedom League and you followed it up with a wildfire?
Well, we could just say, well, Chance is very unlucky, and technically it was not our fault that that motorcyclist drove by right at that moment and threw out a cigarette into the pile of dried leaves. She's just very unlucky.
Poor Chance. So everybody else goes off. Colosso, Miss Amy Fang shows up with her camera crew, and she comes in. She says, "Thank you so much for agreeing to sit down with us. Where would you like us?"
We sit up in the dining room, I guess. No, wait, in here. This is fine. The red couch and the sofa.
Okay.
And I'll move the sofa over closer to the couch, so it's more like an interview type
Cool.
setup.
She says, "This is a cute little building that you guys are set up in."
Are you being facetious?
No, tell me. It's a lot less flashy than other superhero headquarters I know in the city. She kind of gives you a knowing smile. And then they sit you all down. They get you all set up.
Mhm.
The cameras come on, and Amy leans in and says, "Well, I guess I'm just gonna jump in with the really tough question, Colosso.
Okay.
Can you tell us why your comrades were found inside Freedom Hall? You have to know this doesn't look good as an outsider looking in."
Well, as I told other reporters, that we were investigating a lead to something. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna out of character avoid things that would cause a panic.
We're looking into a lead about the apocalypse.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
guys-
no. To a crime that led underneath Freedom Hall in the basement, and a fight broke out. It was a misunderstanding. We've since spoken with Daedalus and Centuria, Lady Liberty, and who's the other one that was with them? Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Okay. And we have resolved our differences and are working together to solve this as a one team.
So, this crime you were investigating, was it reported on the app? Were you just investigating because? What's the origin of this?
The origin, it's branched off of our fight with Dr. Tectonic. So we're following up on a lead.
So I guess I have to ask, Colosso, why Heroes Incorporated? What are you hoping to gain? Why did you start this venture?
The city needs a team to fill in some gaps. Nothing against the Freedom League. It's just we're here and they're in space. And the app I thought was a great way to have the citizens to call us when they needed us instead of going through all the red tape or going through calling 911 and all that stuff. Just directly to us, and we can arrive and help whenever we're needed.
So who are you really, Colosso? You know, I'm getting the impression that your vapid Playboy persona might be an act. What drives a man to found his own team and then immediately take a swing at the biggest guy in the yard? That was a bold statement.
It's personal, and Dallas and I are working through it.
Well, I sincerely hope the two big superhero teams in our city have don't come to blows and start some kind of civil war or something. That would be pretty intense.
Let's go fight at the airport or something.
So what's next for Heroes Incorporated?
Well, we're still new and we're trying to get our name out. The app has gotten a lot of uses. I think the citizens of this town, the city, are accepting it well. Well, it's well received.
Are you planning on branching out to other cities? And would you increase your personnel, or would you just have Overdrive run to everywhere that's not a 50 radius?
Well, I mean, it's certainly not off the table, but it's not anything that I'm planning currently.
And the interview goes on like this for about 15-20 minutes.
Sure.
Give me an expertise media check.
Sure.
I'll give you a +2 because you guys did make peace with the Freedom League before this event.
Boom. 31.
Boom. You think just about any ill will the city might be feeling towards you guys? There might be a few holdouts still left in, but you think that this, on top of everything you guys have done today, is probably gonna, at least get you guys back to 0. You think that all of the negative PR is mostly handled.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the woods,
We're ready to do some fresh PR damage.
what are teams for? So, you guys are heading off into the Wharton State Forest. As you are making your way through the trees, you do see there is a cabin.
In the woods.
Yeah.
Woods.
Got a bad feeling about this.
It is at the location marked on the deep web link.
Right, and knock on the door.
I'm gonna stand back up in a tree, like kind of
Really?
in the shadows, hoping that this doesn't backfire.
Girl Scout cookies.
I'm in a tree.
I ghost.
The door opens. Who's knocking on the door? Just Chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Oh.
else.
Oh no, I'm on the ground. Not next to the cabin, but kind of when the door opens, that they can see that I'm there for backing her up.
The door opens and there is a handsome young Greek man there. He says, "How can I help you?"
I don't know how else I'm gonna put this, but you aren't Phoenix, are you?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Are you sure?
Roll an insight check.
Insight check.
Expertise BS.
I run back to the city and get a motorcycle helmet and then put it on to see if it looks like Phoenix.
24.
Looks like a guy. It looks like a guy in a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah, that's him.
You think he might not be telling you the truth? He says, do you want to come in?
Sure. And I look over my shoulder. You guys coming?
Sure.
I step up and
Vixen's slowly there. Like,
the magic word was said, coffee.
And he'll go, put a pot on, pour some cups out, and have you guys sit down in his living room.
All right. As I walk to the chair, I'm just gonna, look around the room, see if anything
Give me
gives
a
any clue as to where might be. Sorry?
Give me a perception check.
Okie doke. $13. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Really? Oh, okay.
So let's get rid of that hero point. And re-roll that perception check. $27.
Way better.
7. You're looking around. You do think you see what might be a secret panel built into the wall.
Okay.
He comes back with the coffee and he sits down and he says, so what can I do for Heroes Incorporated? Is there something going on out here? I didn't sit on my app accidentally, did I?
No. You're just looking into a few things, and this is just a place of interest for us. If you wouldn't mind, could we just take a look around?
Sure.
Okie doke. So before I look around, nothing. You're not hiding anything?
Why would you think I'm hiding something from the Heroes Incorporated?
Oh.
He didn't say the I said
Um,
So I walk over to the wall to where I think the panel was, and I'm looking for maybe something to trigger it open.
Give me an investigation check.
34.
You're reasonably sure you found some sort of lever or switch that activates it.
There's a chaser lights little sign. This opens the secret door.
And I look over my shoulder at everybody else, and I accidentally hit it. Oops.
Oops.
Well, Phoenix. What
the
have
door
we...
opens. Yeah. What were you saying to us?
Yeah, the secret door opens and this costume thing flips around, and you do see the Phoenix outfit on a mannequin.
And I turn around and I look at him and I said, "We just want to know more about you."
What do you want to know? I mean, I'm trying to do a good thing. I'm trying to help.
Okay.
But you told us a little fib about you being part of the team.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
well, truthful, who wouldn't want to be part of our team? Look at us.
He says, "Look, the reporter asked. I was helping you guys with the Stone Man thing. It got out of hand. I'm sorry. I just really think that I'd be a good fit."
Well, you're a really good fighter, and you seem to have a good heart.
And I like drinking your ashes. I mean,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, Vixen loves your ashes.
Some
Yeah.
people were
great
more
ash.
receptive than others.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know.
It's just there's not a whole lot about you. You just kind of appeared. So we're just wondering,
Well,
where you're
truthfully,
from.
at some point we all just kind of appeared.
Not all of us.
Most of us. Most
Well,
heroes
Mommy
just
Hero
one
was
day
a
randomly
hero.
appeared.
But the fact that you seem so experienced, it kind of seems like have you done this in another city?
Yeah, I did this in Rome for a little while.
Okay.
But you know, America is just the place where everybody gets attacked. I mean, that's the place where you need to be a superhero if you want to protect the world, right?
Fair enough.
Not necessarily.
And Freedom City does have a lot of issues right now, so.
Speaking of
What-
which, you guys
I
do
guess
hear a
you could
rumbling.
have gone to Japan. I heard they have lots of kaiju issues.
You know, it's
Uh,
funny you said that. There is a rumbling outside.
Oh boy.
I did not summon Godzilla, by the way.
Oh,
It was
but
not
you
me.
did.
That was an accident.
It was totally chance.
Oh,
All
thanks.
right. So I take a look outside. What might be coming our way?
Zero.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Yes.
Oh. Sorry.
Can't see the forest for the trees. That's terrible.
I
Yep,
guess
yep, yep.
I'll try to look. I do.
So Vixen, you're a little more observant than our lovable friend Guardian. You're looking out.
I hit things. They're in front of me. I hit them. I don't have to be.
Here is a herd of bison outside.
You're looking out, and you think you see this shambling mass of just flesh and tongues and eyes skittering this way towards the cabin.
Shut the door. I think there's a flesh golem outside.
Why doesn't everybody go ahead and roll for initiative for me?
What is a flesh?
I don't know. It's something in D&D, you know, my cousin plays it. I don't know. I swear I don't play. I'm totally against tabletop games.
I think I am a nerd.
Yeah, I'm totally not a nerd at all.
I resent that. I resemble that. Alright, I got a big old +0.
Oh, overdrive.
He stumbled.
Overdrive can't figure out what she's talking about.
He ate too much popcorn.
Ooh,
He's
yeah.
bloated.
Oh.
He drank too much soda and I has to pee.
Well, I have quickness 10. I'll be back before you know it.
And we are in the woods.
Alright, Chance, what did you get?
20.
And Vixen?
14.
And Mortis?
10.
No.
And Overdrive?
17.
And Guardian?
19.
And Phoenix? What did Phoenix get? I don't remember. A 19. So that gives us Overdrive. You're not first. I'm very ashamed of you.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
A little jet lag from your unconsciousness last night. All right, Chance, you're up first.
All right. So, so it's just this big flesh golem thingy.
Yes.
Okay, is it doing anything other than just
It is,
stomping towards us?
it's actually swarming like a carpet of body parts towards the cabin at this moment.
Oh.
Kind of rolling.
Hmm.
More rolling.
I shut the door, and it looks creepy. shut the door, lock him to go away.
Alright, well,
Maybe he's like a vampire.
Kid comes in unless it's invited.
alright, I will go out through the back door and kind of go towards the side of it to just kind of investigate what it looks like on all around instead of just the front.
You're looking around the cabin?
Around, like, past the cabin, around the flesh golem, just to see if there's any maybe points of weakness or anything I might be able to like, take advantage of.
You have the assessment advantage?
I don't know. I don't think I do. Damn. I will have to add that later.
If you want to spend a hero point, you can have it for the scene.
Hey, let's do it.
Cool, give me an insight check.
Okay. Insight check.
Thank you, Brexton, for the tier 1 sub.
23.
Thank you, Brexton.
Who would you like to give your reroll to, sir? Or madam?
So, Chance, with a 23, you are able to determine that this particular creature is a higher power level than you.
Okay.
You are able to determine 2 of its exact numbers. So if you want its
Okay.
toughness, if you want its dodge, if you want its fortitude, its strength.
Let's go with the strength.
Its strength is a 16.
All right. So it might not be a good idea to go in alone.
And you have one more number if you want that as well.
Okay. Let's check its toughness.
Its toughness is an 18.
Okay. All right, guys. This thing isn't kidding.
It's not kidding.
No, it's not kidding. It's really strong and it's really tough. So, we could either give it a try and all go at it, or get the hell out of here.
Phoenix says, "I'm down to help if you guys can cover me while I put my costume on."
Yeah. You better just light a fire on it. And
Hope you're quicker than Vixen.
He says, "Don't worry, I'll have
He has a
my-
helmet. Do you know how long it takes to put a wig on convincingly?
Well, I've already put the helmet on for him. He should be halfway there. He's good.
That's not my help."
Mortis, you get a reroll.
Okay.
Nice. Mortis gets a reroll.
Okay.
All right. So after Chance is Guardian.
I'm going to fly outside. And I say, okay, everyone want to try to strike at once?
You want to do what we call a team attack?
Yeah. Do we want to actually do we want to do a team attack on this thing?
Let's do it. If everybody else says yes.
Yeah. I think we have to. Our damages have to be within a certain range. I think to team up.
They do have to be within 5 ranks of each other.
Okay.
I know Chance's is 22, Guardian's is 27, so they're fine. Vixen, I think, has a 25, so she's fine. Mortis has a 25, so he's fine. Overdrive, what are you?
My punch is a 24. That
Okay.
rapid attack is a 24, so that'll work.
Yeah, you guys would all be able to team attack together if that was something of interest of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We going to do this then?
Sure.
Okay. So then I
Phoenix
guess
did not contribute this round. He's putting his costume on.
we would all go on Chance's turn since we're holding actions.
Yep. And you guys wouldn't move initiative because, well, I guess you'd put Phoenix at the end.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing that. Phoenix does run over. He talks about the motorcycle helmet that Overdrive put on him. and he pushes the center panel of the suit, and it splits open and it kind of envelops him, and he is wearing it now. You hear like a powering up thing.
Awesome. I need that.
Okay. So should I take the lead on the attack since I've got the highest damage?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, the golem is going to go now.
Okay.
The golem.
Oh yeah, that thing.
The golem rolls up, like a fleshy carpet, and it forms before the cabin door into this massive hulking zombie being with multiple mouths and eyes and tongues lolling out where its nipples should be. It's got multiple arms.
I hate tongue nipples.
Me too. And it is going to try and punch through the cabin and grab Guardian.
Okay.
But I imagine an 11 doesn't hit your parry,
Nope, it does not.
so you are safe. That brings us back to Chance's round, since she has the highest initiative and you guys are doing a team attack.
Okay.
So Guardian is the primary attacker with his 27. So the rest of you guys are going to roll a d20, and you're going to roll as high as possible to add damage to Guardian.
Just a plain d20 or a fight.
This is our attack roll, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your attack roll. So whatever attack you're using with that bonus.
Oh,
I think
So,
I'm going to
what do
use
I
my
do?
reroll.
You'll roll a staff check, Dan.
Okay.
I'm using a reroll. Which
That's okay.
mine becomes a 28 with the reroll.
I
We
don't
just
know. I
need-
guess I have hero points that I could use.
We
I'll
just
use a
need
hero point to reroll.
3 or more successes combined from everyone.
Okay, well then, I won't worry about it.
Yeah, because mine's a 28. Because
Vixen's distracted.
that's a reroll.
Vixen's distracted by Phoenix putting on the suit.
Okay.
How you doing?
So I think we broke the 3 or more degrees of success for the attacks.
You guys just broke 3 degrees, so you do have
It's a
5 extra damage, Guardian.
yeah.
And if you want to
Okay.
use a power attack, that can stack on top of it.
Yep.
But I would caution you not to miss.
Yeah, I agree on that. Hold on a second. Okay. I think I will. Power attack. Oh. Yeah, I think I will use a power attack at -3. That'd bring it up to a total of 35 damage.
If you roll a 20, it'll be a 40.
Let's see what happens. Oh, we're gonna spend that reroll.
Yeah, that's not a 30. That's not a 20.
Okay then. Let's do that. Just, come on. Go. There we go. That's a
Nice.
26.
That will
Okay.
hit.
Okay.
We're looking at a DC 35.
Yep.
Monster takes a bruise.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think we need to get out quick.
What are you talking about? His toughness is already down by 1. We got this.
Please describe your team attack for me and the wonderful viewers watching at home.
Okay, so I'm counting down, 3, 2, 1, now, and then at the now I launch my punch right into the blob in front of me. With
I run
everyone
around
else.
it in circles with the fast attack, muttering, "This is gross, this is gross, this is gross," and then I zip away after pummeling it.
This is gross. This is gross. This is gross.
I use the staff to bat away the arms to make a hole to jab it in.
And Vixen missed because she didn't hear the countdown because she was checking out things.
He is very attractive.
Yes, he's a very attractive Greek man.
Is there a cold shower attached to this cabin? Perhaps Vixen could use.
He kind of looks like Dominic Cooper and Mamma Mia.
Okay.
Vixen will be in her bunk.
So wrong.
Okay, blob of flesh in front of us. Let's try to. Okay, yeah, that did not work nearly as well as I was hoping it would.
Phoenix looks at all of the effort you guys just put in, and he says, "All right, do you want me to wait and attack with you guys, or do you want me to try and take him out?"
Go for it.
Phoenix will roll. Well, he hits.
The creepy flesh creature may not like guys made of fire.
Wouldn't you know it? You get the person of days. Unintentionally.
We softened them up for you, Phoenix. It's all good. It's teamwork.
So Phoenix will fly out of the hole that the monster opened in the in the wall, trying to get Guardian. He's gonna fly up and he just starts firing off fireballs into its back.
We loosened it for you.
Hey, no, I'm all for the teamwork, guys. Let's do it.
All right, team attack again.
The golem's gonna go first.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and eat Guardian with one of his sternum mouths.
Ew.
With a
Phrases you
20
don't
to hit.
expect to hear.
A what?
26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll get me.
Give me a toughness check, please.
Okay. 21. Not good.
That's a bruise in a daze if you want to accept it.
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Okay, you're still in melee. So the mouth opens up on its chest, and it reaches down and it bites down on you, and you just feel this tongue just sliming over your forehead and your face. You think you might be experiencing a burning sensation, but you don't know if that's just uncomfortableness.
Maybe blushing. You're not that far in the relationship yet.
The last more than 4 hours. Position.
If you guys want to do a team attack, you may.
Okay.
Or if you want to split up your attacks, however you guys want to do it.
How about we do a team attack that's focused around where it's fighting Guardian?
Yeah, he's not.
and attempt to
Guardian's
free
not
him.
grappled, is he?
No, he's not grappled.
Yeah, I'm just dazed. I'm just kind of like, ah.
On my face.
Can Vixen try to see if it has pressure points or anything like that when her attacks would actually make a difference?
All right, I got a 27 to hit the thing.
I got 29.
Degrees of sickness.
Can I just check to see if I can tell them where to hit it and not really attack?
Are you looking to be part of the team attack, or are you just looking to,
I think I'm just looking for pressure points.
Okay.
Because that's my thing. My thing.
Yep, and you can just do, it has a whole bunch of pressure points, because it's a whole bunch of people all mixed together.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's going to actually do anything against them.
Yep, you are more than welcome to make a pressure point attack when your turn comes around.
Okay.
So that will give you guys the plus 5 damage again.
All right, Guardian, go do it.
I'm dazed.
You can still
You
attack.
can still attack.
Oh,
You just can't.
You just can't move. And you're already in melee because it's like 80.
yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize what the days meant in that context. So, all right. This time I'm not going to power attack. I'm just gonna.
Try rip its tongue out.
Okay.
Good punch.
Nice. Well, I'm punching in my weight class, so hey, cool.
He's 32. Ooh, gets another bruise in a daze.
Excellent.
Okay. I think we're wearing him down, guys.
And then Vixen, your attack goes off.
Nope. 16.
16. That actually is not enough to hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So you go
I
in
get
trying
it.
to hit a pressure point.
And my hand just kind of sinks in, and I'm like, ew, I pull it back out. I take it off. That was really gross, guys.
Phoenix will land beside Vixen and he says, do you want to attack together next round?
Sure.
Yeah, you and me, we got this. And he,
Yeah.
you feel a smile come through the helmet.
I feel a smile through the helmet.
Wow, chicka wow wow.
It's like a little digital, like the digital
Like a
smile on
Daft
it.
Punk smile.
Yeah, a little Daft Punk slipping in.
Actually, that's not bad strategy. Phoenix and Vixen attack together. Morrison Overdrive, you guys attack together. Chance and I will attack together.
All right.
That's more toughness checks.
True.
All right. That brings us to the golem, who is going to vomit this horrible bile all over Guardian's face.
Oh.
It really loves you, Guardian.
The 20 to hit your dodge.
Yeah, that hits.
Give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. 15. Oh my
Right.
wait, seriously? Oh,
I think that Guardian needs a luck point.
it'd be nice.
Yep, Guardian needs a luck point.
Okay. So let me re-roll that then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fortitude save. Yeah, it's
Yay!
better. Yeah.
Much. For a brief second, you saw a timeline where your whole body just disintegrated, but then Chance pulled you out of it.
Yay.
That brings us back to Chance and Guardian.
All right.
So I guess we're going on my initiatives. And...
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So
Make
Chance, go ahead and roll a staff check.
Oh, 15.
That is
A
not
hero
enough to
point.
hit.
No, hero point that.
Cool.
Back to the window. 32.
Ooh, there we go.
Perfect. That's enough to give you the +5 bonus.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right, and my punch.
That's not enough to hit.
Okay, then I will go ahead and a reroll. Spend a hero point for the reroll. Even though, well, but hold on a second.
24.
Yeah, 24.
Awesome. Go. He is hit. You have a DC of
32.
32. He's got 3 bruises now. Ooh, that's not good. He gets his first stagger. But what does that team attack look like?
Okay. I watch Chance and wait for, kind of see when she's throwing, when she's swinging down with her staff, and I will do an uppercut timed with that. And we both connect at the same time. The force of the blows sending shockwaves rippling through the quivering flesh or something like that.
Look at that butterfly.
Overdrive and Mortis, you guys are up next.
All right, Spooky. Let's hit it. I got all these hero points that I can't take home at the end of the night, so I think I'm gonna spend one.
The 27?
That is a 27.
Perfect. Who has the higher DC? You guys got +2 DC.
I have 24.
25.
Okay, so yours is the higher, but I also have multi-attack. Will that add in the team attack or not?
Will not add to the team attack.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
you've got the higher DC.
He takes another bruise. What are you guys doing to attack?
I assume you're using one of your spooky energy powers, yes? So I'll
Yeah.
sort of circle at a high speed until I see Mortis unleash an energy attack, and then I'll go in and do a rapid fire series of punches in that area. Probably wearing more of it than I'd like to, and looking for a stream with my move by action. Rinse off in.
Rinse on, rinse off. Rinse on, rinse on, rinse off. All right, Vixen and Phoenix. Vixen, go ahead and give me your Chi Strike attack.
22.
Perfect. You will add +2 to Phoenix's DC. Gives you guys a big old DC of 29.
I will yell out to him different points where he can attack that would be vulnerable.
Says, okay, I'm trusting you. And he's gonna go up and do his fireball thing. Ooh, but the monster just keeps on ticking. Takes another bruise. Alright. The monster's turn. Roar! The monster
It's staggered.
is staggered. Everybody take a hero point.
Woo!
That's not good. That means it's surging.
Everybody,
It's the
give
next
me-
stage of the boss battle.
Everybody give me a parry check, please.
Okay.
I will be right
39!
back. Parry, I'll be right back.
How do you do a parry check? Where's that?
It's like,
You,
Oh, there.
you roll a d20 and add your parry number.
There we go.
Or click on your character sheet, yeah.
I like to think that Colosso asked out Amy Fang to dinner to kind of still get her favor. And I'm enjoying a nice dinner at Chez Henry in Midtown while you guys are fighting things in the forest.
Ordered a
nice overdrive.
you
Yeah.
Blossom ordered some cow's tongue or something.
I don't know. It's a French restaurant. Sure.
Lamb's brains.
Frog's legs.
Escargot.
Escargot. Foie
Beef
gras.
bourguignon.
That's just beef stew.
Shh.
Vichyssoise, which is
Coco
cold
Bag?
potato soup, which is disgusting. Do you know what I'm in search of? That I can't. Of course, it's a Canadian thing, but it's I can't remember it. It's the fries covered with gravy and cheese.
Poutine.
Poutine.
Yes, poutine.
French Canadian.
Yes, it's on my bucket list.
Come to Toronto.
All right. So parry checks.
I also cannot add real points to myself.
I rolled the lowest at 16.
Gotcha. Well, Phoenix also rolled pretty low.
Epilesker, I'll be the judge of that. Don't talk me down.
All right. So Guardian and Phoenix, you guys are gonna roll a toughness, and Mortis, you guys are gonna roll toughness checks at full.
Okay.
Oh, and Vixen, actually, now that I think about it.
25?
Yeah, yep, I'm going to need a toughness save against the full damage.
Oh,
Not my best thing.
yeah. You know
GM,
what?
can I spend my hero point to say that I've taken Amy Fang out to Shay Henry's in Midtown, and we're enjoying a nice dinner, kind of getting to know each other outside of work stuff.
Yeah, you sure
Okay.
can.
Okay.
All right,
You're having a great night, boss.
I am.
So I spent a hero point to activate toughness check, which basically means I get axes as if I rolled 20. So that's going to be a 21 or 31 total.
Okay, so you're fine, Guardian.
Do I need the toughness versus half?
Yep.
Oh my Dutch! I'm spending that hero point. Here it comes again. That's bad. Hey, but that's a 23.
Mortis is that a... Oh, okay, it's a 20.
It's a 20. Yep.
So
23.
Mortis and Vixen, you guys take a bruise and a daze.
Mm-hmm.
Overdrive, you take a bruise.
With 23 at half?
Yep, with 20... Oh, wait, sorry, in half. Yes, you still take a bruise.
Oh, curses. All right.
And Chance, if I can get a toughness check, please.
39.
Monster fights hard.
Or toughness or hand?
Toughness, yep.
Okay, let's go here.
Pick up the old
Toughness,
injury.
I'm afraid.
That's why I gave you guys a bunch of hero points.
18.
I just spent the one that we just got.
So that's a bruise. Chance.
Okay.
Against half. It's a bruise against half.
Sorry?
I was just explaining it
Okay.
was a... Yep.
Fair enough.
Alright. After the monster, we go back to Chance, and Chance is up first.
Okay. So I turn to Guardian and say, let's do that again.
Sounds good. Ooh. I'm going to miss. Unless it's a 13.
No, 13 doesn't hit.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Ugh.
So your 24 is enough to get a +2 damage for Guardian, but Guardian missed his attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are wheeling and dealing. Chance, you're doing pretty well. It looks like Guardian's wearing down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, like
You- You try being the chew toy of like this, 50-foot, slick of flesh.
Do we have any movement points left?
you guys do, yeah.
Okay, let's move away from the flesh monster. For
Okay.
a few minutes, yeah.
Okay.
It is
Okay,
staggered.
Not really.
No, it is staggered. That's a good
Yeah.
tactic because it can't move and attack with its stagger condition. So that's a good tactic
Right.
actually.
Okay.
How far away are you moving?
Out of its range, but still we can see what's happening in the fight.
Yeah.
How many feet exactly?
AKA we don't know its range.
Let's go 20 feet if we can move that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you guys can move 20 feet.
Okay.
All right. Overdrive and Mortis, it's your turn.
All right, we trying this team attack again, Spooky?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Oh. It helps if I hit the right button.
All right.
Got a 22.
Perfect. So that will add +2 damage.
Okay.
Monster is down pretty bad. He's down 6 bruises, I think.
So I guess it's +2 on top of Mortis's 25. So it's 27 toughness for the critter.
Is your attack a 25 or a 27, Mortis?
25.
Okay, so 27. Ooh, he gets another
Ooh.
bruise. That would be a day,
Yeah.
but
It's already staggered.
already staggered. All right, Vixen and Phoenix.
And moving back, you're attacking at range, right, Mortis?
Yes.
Okay, I will move back 30 feet. with move by action.
So Vixen, that will add +2 DC to Phoenix's attack. Phoenix hits. DC 29. Let's see.
In Midtown, Colosso's wondering how the team's doing while opening the second bottle of wine, and then completely forgets now as they brought the almond crusted duck breast with chanterelle salad. They're fine,
They called if they needed me, right?
right?
We're probably toasted marshmallows right now.
Ooh, another bruise.
Yeah.
The monster. What's the monster want to do? Who's
He wants to go for his
yeah?
neck.
Victor moved away. Mortis is away. Overdrive is away. He's gonna reach out and grab Guardian with his stretching arms.
Oh yay!
He really likes Guardian a lot. Guardian's his favorite.
I got bad news for you, Guardian.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm grabbed. So
Can I
Give me a
spend a hero
toughness
point?
check.
I
sorry,
want to
what?
spend a hero point for
Give me a
instant counter.
toughness check, please. Yeah, you
Can I
Give me a
spend a
what?
hero point for instant counter?
Yep.
All right, I want to use my speed to attempt an instant counter. I want to rush in and knock him out of the way.
I believe in you.
I'm glad somebody
Now-
does.
You know
That-
you have to roll a 20 to do this, right?
That's an interpose.
Yeah. Wait, do I need to I need to roll a 20 or I just need to beat his total?
You need to beat his total of 35.
Yeah. Hope
You need to
springs
roll.
eternal when the heart's full. Here it comes. Or not.
Oh!
Okay,
Sorry,
All right,
Guardian.
Guardian. Give me a
So I get-
toughness check.
toughness check. You bet.
Yep, you're not grabbed. He just smacked you.
26.
That's a bruise and a taste. That's not too bad.
Nope.
That could have been way, way worse. All right, back to Chance and Guardian.
All right. We're still in range of him, but I want to use my healing on him before I move him.
Okay.
So let me think. Should I roll that or should I take 10? I think I might roll that one.
You have to roll it while you're in combat because you don't have skill mastery.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So it's D20 plus 1.
Sorry.
D20 plus whatever your healing rank is.
Okay.
I think it's rank
Healing-
1.
My healing rank is 1. Yeah.
Could she do a routine check?
Oh,
not
4.
at a
Not in combat? Okay,
Not-
gotcha.
Ouch.
I'll use a hero point for that. Because that was awful. So let's do that again. 16. So 17.
Yeah, so you heal 2 degrees. So his daze and his bruise.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back up to no bruises. Okay. All right.
And then if you
Or
want
is
to
it, or is
him-
it just that does the days and
The daze and one of your bruises goes away.
that's what I thought. Okay.
And Chance, if you want to move him, you'll have to use a hero point or go fatigued to do another standard action. If you wanted to,
No, leave it like
tell
No,
it
that.
to
I
me.
got.
That's
away.
good.
Okay. Okay. All right. So it's my turn again.
It's your turn again.
Okay. Feeling refreshed after the healing energy. Chance, hang back. Heal us when we get hit hard. And I'm going to delay my attack and join the team attack with Mortis and Overdrive.
Sounds good.
Okay, so on my count, and I hold and wait till whoever is.
Yeah, so Overdrive and Mortis, your guys' team is next if you guys want to participate in a team attack or separate, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. Actually, I was wondering, I mean, it's kind of been said, OOC. You want an insight check for me to think, maybe it's time to call the balls. Hey,
You
wanna
don't need to roll an
adjudicate
insight check for that. If you want to, if you want to call the boss, you can call the boss.
All right. Tap. Hey, High Pockets. We got a situation out here in the forest.
Yeah.
It's really gross.
Okay. I'm in the middle of
Where are
dinner. Shea Henry's, Midtown. We just
Do I know where
ordered
that
the
is?
rum raisin creme brulee and opened our third bottle of wine.
Know where that is?
Yeah, you know where that is, Overdrive.
Okay, so I will zip into the restaurant, grab the boss, say, go limp, and race out of the restaurant,
So many jokes.
kill him,
And,
bring him to the forest, and then I will spend my hero point to surge to join in the team attack. It's gross, watch this.
Does Colosso have his belt with him at the moment?
Oh no.
If only I knew the secrets of your powers.
Oh, and Overdrive does a successful interpose of a different variety.
Yeah, I don't have like a suitcase or anything to carry my thing around or a fancy ring.
You don't have powers?
No.
What?
Colosso
It's
took
just
the hero.
heck.
All right.
Okay, so team attack then?
Yeah, let her rip.
I'll use that hero point to say I contact Honey to en route my suit.
Is it going to be dropped off by a drone?
Yes.
Honey says, "Which suit? I thought you were on a date. Is this like a
The super suit.
protection thing?" Okay.
Where's
Long story.
Hey, where's that super suit?
Colosso goes, I've been voluntold.
Yeah.
Okay, so are they rolling first or?
Oh yeah, I guess you're our main guy there. So let's rip with the team attack.
I should roll to see where I fall into this.
Come, Colosso, we're storming the castle.
It's gonna take a miracle.
How?
Okay.
Look at that.
Nice,
Ow.
guys. Okay,
You
now
guys have +5.
let's just make sure I don't. Oh, yay! Okay, so that's going to be another 32.
Ouch! Why you gotta hit me so hard?
Because you're a
Where's
disgusting
Magnet?
blob.
Hey, that's just what my friends call me. Good hit. It takes another bruise and a daze.
come on. It's at like minus 20, right? We bruised it so much.
It's
Yeah,
at
it's
minus
got 9
8.
bruises.
Yeah.
All right. Phoenix and Vixen, and if you guys want to wait for Colosso, he can jump in this round too.
Actually, I want to take a look at it and see, like, if it how it's looking.
Okay, give me an insight check.
An insight check.
Yep.
Can I use? Assessment.
Yeah, you use an insight
Okay.
check to use assessment.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me go back. Hey, 23.
Nice. You can tell that this thing is winding down, but it is definitely a no surrender kind of creature.
Okay.
It looks
Okay.
hurt pretty bad.
Mhm.
So, Phoenix will attack. Hits. The monster will roll. Oh, and that is enough to give it its second stagger. So Phoenix will melt it down into
Awesome.
horrible, horrible ashes.
Yay.
That was very hot. Good job.
He kind of looks at you and says, literally.
Good job, team. I get on my cell phone and I call the restaurant and pay for the meal and order an Uber to pick her up and take her back to her place.
It
her
hasn't
back
been that
where?
long, boss.
No,
can
I
get you
mean,
back
just send
to
her
me.
back to. That's fine. I'm here now.
The moment's gone.
Um, so Phoenix kind of comes down for a high five with all of you guys.
I give him a hug.
So,
I don't.
yeah, I look at Colosso. This is Phoenix, the apparently seventh member of our team of the group.
Officially?
I mean, it's up to you. I got no call on this.
I look around at the, I guess the battlefield to take assessment and say, meet me at the headquarters, and I give them the card tomorrow, and we'll talk.
What was that thing anyway? Why was it coming to your cabin?
It was a flesh golem.
Phoenix, Phoenix says, I don't know
must have
why it
been-
was coming.
He was playing extreme D&D. I don't know how it jumped out of the book. Okay,
Okay.
What?
it's definitely some necromancy thing, right?
He says, I think maybe whoever, whatever link you guys found, and somebody sent it to attack me. I've been making a lot of enemies in the last couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
Any of them animate dead things?
Lots. There's this doctor I've been going up against. This Dr. Necros, I think's his name.
Oh. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Where
Hold
is
on.
he? Or do you know where he is? Or where have you encountered him?
Just his cultists, a bunch of people claiming to worship him as some kind of god or something.
Any of this been in the news?
It has not been in the news.
Were they here in Freedom City?
The area around. They haven't been in the city proper. It's been sort of out in the suburbs.
Well, those suburban housewives get bored easily.
Yeah, I've been sort of on their trail ever since Farrowburg. There was something that happened in Farrowburg, and I've been following ever since, trying to track down any trace to him.
Of course you have.
I'm willing to share my notes with you guys.
I would really like to see those.
Yeah, sure. Just let me get my stuff, and I'll. I don't think this location's safe anymore, but I've got another safe house in town. I'll go drop everything off, and then I'll meet you guys tomorrow.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds good.
So you guys disperse.
When we get
Colosso-
away from Phoenix now. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say when Phoenix, after Phoenix leaves, I'll be like, so Mortis, you seem a little suspicious of this guy. Do you know something about him?
He's just definitely involved, tangled in this mess. Evil flesh golem, occultists. Right as all the stuff happens with the tablets.
Any of your ghost friends ever hear of Dr. Necro before?
Yes, they have.
Hmm.
We don't like him. He's also the one element I haven't been able to pin to a member of the Freedom League.
Wait, what?
The spell calls for 5 elements: water, air, earth, fire, and spirit. Daedalus would be air.
Okay.
Siren would be water. Metropolis would be earth. And all of a sudden, this random new guy who knows all about Dr. Necros shows up in town and he happens to have fire powers. His name's Phoenix. And the Phoenix
Well,
Yeah.
I think that on the fire tablet, it seemed to mention that the fire person was female. I think.
and this guy has he's obviously from Greece. We know the tablets were Greco origin.
Yeah.
too much doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Well, no, I know I'm being paranoid. But just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you.
Beat me to it.
So as you guys disperse for the evening after that very somber note, Colosso, when you get home, Honey says that Miss Fang did make it back okay, and she did want me to pass along this message to you.
Okay.
It's written, looks like it was written during your interview. Maybe it's on a post-it note. And it says, Michael, it was really nice meeting with you today. I need to let you know that my friend, Miss Sophia Cruz, would like to arrange a meeting with Heroes Incorporated.
And
Call me. And it has her number written on it.
okay. Who is Sophia Cruz?
She's in charge of the Rose Enterprises, Rose Industry.
Okay.
The people that are in charge of Pyramid
Foundation.
the Rhodes
The
Foundation.
Rhodes Foundation.
Yes.
Okay. Sure, I'll
People
tug
that are
on
in
that.
charge of Pyramid Plaza.
Sure, I'll tug on that GM plot thread.
And that is where we will leave our heroes off tonight. It was a very
Okay.
eventful session.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
Vixen is walking home again, like halfway through the forest. Again, the Schmate might need cars. These heels hurt.
Should have worn flats. So as is our weekly tradition, audience, it is time for the PSA. So feel free to pitch a PSA idea, sort of like the old G.I. Joe PSAs, and select which hero you would like to deliver that public service announcement.
In the meantime, tomorrow night we're doing Monster of the Week in supernatural setting, and Alexander Thomas will be joining our table as a player.
Ooh.
I'll be playing instead of sitting up here feeling grilled the whole time. I'm playing a IRA British man of letters who is just a lovable chap.
Colosso, just because you're eating poutine is no excuse to loosen your super belt.
A hero is responsible for making sure he has
I
gadgets
also have
at
a
the same
PSA
time.
about leaving strange artifacts alone, Guardian.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do? I did such a... Okay, whatever.
So we got two.
Any others?
How do we decide if there's more than one?
I don't know.
I think the Colossus should do it. He hasn't done a lot.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
one from Mortis,
Oh.
preventable accidents, but he walked away.
I have a sneaking suspicion about
I
that.
think Colossus should do it because Guardian's done a lot. We should give him a break.
Actually, I've only done it once, I think. Maybe
Do you
twice.
want to do another one?
Done twice.
No, I'm not saying. I'm
Hold on,
just saying if we're going-
Chat's. Oh, Colosso. Another for Colosso.
Okay.
Okay, so Colosso's going.
All right, so there's a food truck with poutine, and there's a lot of kids eating poutine, and I approach them. Children, poutine may be
Colosso.
the most delicious thing on this planet, but also you need to keep fit and make sure you're doing plenty of exercise, at least 1 hour of activity every day, because fries and gravy and that amazing cheese curds.
Cheese curd.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'll be right back. And I go to the food truck and I order 3.
Okay.
He leaves his belt with those
Then I
children.
turn around, I got my mouth full. Stay in school, children.
Stay in school, children.
make good dietary choices.
Okay.
Somebody said Colosso's a growing boy.
Oh, it's Epilesker.
Epilesker, you with that. And on that note, thank you so much again for tuning in to Heroes Incorporated. And I hope
Thank you
you'll
so
next
much
week.
for new subscribers too.
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, new subscribers,
See everyone
followers,
next week.
and catch you guys tomorrow if you want to check out the Monster Week show. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night.
night.